Hi guys, I just wanted to do a quick walk around video of my 1973 G3ss 90. I did one with my 500 750 triple and guys seemed to like it, so I thought I'd just do a little walk around here on this one to show what I've done. I haven't completely restored it. I'm not going to. It's just a fun little run around kind of bike. So rusty spokes and all, it's not a big deal. I just want to kind of make it look pretty and run good. On the front end, nothing really, just changed the fork seals, fork oil, add a little bit extra because I'm a big fat guy. I actually found these Michelin tires are really good on God, what is it, little scooter sites. There's actual scooter tires, but they're called Gazelles, and they work really well. Get over to here, we look at the, let's see, let's get back here, get back to the pipe. The pipe was made by Andrew Wamsey out of Canada. He makes the WTF pipe kits. He doesn't do welding, but he'll roll up the cones and you weld it yourself. And he had a 90, so he designed up a pipe, so I've got one on mine. I used the old Dinko baffle from an old pipe there for a silencer, so it's kind of custom made for the porting. As far as the motor goes, for those older guys that know about them, I used the G31M spec motor specs, which was a motocross 100 Kawasaki made back in the late 60s, early 70s. That was just a rocket. It was like 18 horsepower, 18.5 horsepower at the crank. Just a little screamer, but you had to rev the hell out of it. So I basically used their specs a little bit, not quite as rowdy. I put a 100 cc cylinder on off a T4 GTR4. I can't remember right now. So I have a 100 cc's there. I ported it to the G31M spec. The rotary valve I cut to the same spec, or pretty close to it. The carb stock is a 18, which is pretty small. The biggest I could get on it was a 22 off of a 250 triple. I did a little machine work on that, and that slipped right in there. So the G31M had a 34, but that takes a custom rotor valve cover. Maybe cases are different. I got rid of the stupid little can, which is and just put a uni sock filter on it, so it had some flow to it. I got some shocks off of eBay. They're like 79 bucks. The old S&Ws you see all the time. The springs were good for like 8,000 pounds. So the shocks work pretty good now. I just found some really light springs for it that actually let the suspension work. Let's see what else. The bodywork, I actually did that myself. I'll put in a picture. I used the stock tank. That's all metal up front. But I built a fiberglass extension for it, so it kind of looked cool. And cafe, long tank, old time tank. If you can see underneath. Can't see much. I've got a plate welded in the back. This back section is fiberglass. It's hollow. That's where the battery is, the rectifier, and a 6 to 12 volt converter for the LCD or LED tail light. It's 12 volts, so that's all behind there. The oil tank is in the tail section there, which I built. This is a fiberglass also, no pad there. I wanted this to look clean and cafe, so everything that was here, the oil tank and the battery and all that, I just moved it so you couldn't see it, so you just had a nice see-through frame there. Let's see what else. To custom mix the paint. It's all basically spray can stuff. I do use what's called Spray Max 2K, which is a clear two-part spray can polyurethane paint, and it's just fantastic if you do your own paint jobs and don't want to spend a ton of money, because it's fuel proof and it just makes everything beautiful. Flows really nice. Let's see, the other couple of things is, if you look here at the Speedo, you have to rev the hell out of this thing to make it go really well. So the guys that ride it, they never shift it high enough. They're scared of blowing it up. So what I've done is I've just actually put the shift points with blue tape here. So this is first, second, third, and fourth gear. I've actually added up to indicated 70, which is probably 65, but with my fat butt on it, which is kind of amazing up here at 5,500 feet. Let's see. The only other thing really is this little bar, and a lot of people ask about that. That's just a lighting bar with a 6-volt headlight. You know, there's just 5 candle power probably. Which is nothing, but I bought a couple of bicycle LED headlights, and they're super bright. So if I ever ride at night, I just pop those on. They've got their little battery pack there, and they just put out a crazy amount of light. Got cafe bars, and that's about it really. I didn't do a whole lot to clean it up or buff it up or anything like that, but she looks pretty. She goes really good. So she's basically just a really fun bike to play with. And so that's about it for this guy or gal. I call them all gals. So I hope you liked the video.